Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and Cossacks 3, the marvelous strategy game. I'm playing a multiplayer game today, 3 versus 3. Finally, I got into a game. I've been sitting waiting for like 45 minutes to enter a multiplayer game. For some reason, there's not that many games available nowadays, unfortunately. But finally I got in, I'm so excited. However, it's a 30-minute peacetime game. And it's a 3 versus 3. No artillery allowed. And no diplomatic center allowed. I think, yeah, Jupos, the red player, is the host of the game. And we were able to choose our civilization, so I think Ataman and Vitaly both chose Ukraine, and I'm playing as Switzerland. I really hope we're gonna get into it soon as Vitaly gets his computer or internet connection going. We can get rolling, and of course half an hour peacetime is a lot of time, so basically you'll have to have your entire army all set up. No capture available either. So we will have half an hour to just cram out our economy as fast as possible, or as good as possible. There we go. Of course, right off the bat, we need to get our town centers going. Our town halls, sorry. Still mixed up between Age of Empires and Cossacks. In Age of Empires, of course, it's called the town centers. While in Cossacks, of course, it's town halls. Starting to get our peasants out as fast as possible. Let's see, we seem to have some idle peasants. We wouldn't want that. Let's see, this one is going to be finished first, so I'm going to set them on constructing 2 barracks right here. And as soon as you boys are done with the market, I will have you assist in that. Gonna sell some iron for wood and some coal for stone. There we go. And you boys can get working on the stone as well. Very soon we should be able to construct yet another town hall. And pretty soon, being right now. And then we can send one of our formations to food production. And one of the town halls can send all of their all of the peasants to food production as well. Since we have half an hour and no artillery, I will not be working on any pikemen, but I will be working solely on musketeers. For that, I of course will be needing iron. So iron and gold will be my main resources right now. Let's sell some stone for wood. You boys can create some mines. I really should have gone first of all with the with only going for gold mines, but let's see where we have some more of those. We have one right there, thank you, and one right there. Now that you see I only have 9 peasants, so one of them will wind up short. In the right off the bat, wind up short. But hopefully I will be able to add peasants to that mine as soon as possible. There we go. And always 9. Now 14, 10. Thank you. You can go to coal and coal. So now we have 1 town hall working on sending peasants to the food fields, 1 to stone, 1 to wood. So I'm having a good spread of my resources, and hopefully that is going to play to my advantage. But still now we have some idle mines, or some mines rather, that have some space available. Only 1 now though, and it's a gold mine, so of course we want that one filled up as soon as possible. Let's see, I need to start setting up my my control keys. You are so helpful in sending or writing down comments, helpful comments down below my videos, and one of them of course being to work as much as possible with my control keys, assigning my buildings to different numbers. For example, my barracks as number 2, so I can always get back to the barracks and recruiting, even though I have units at other locations. And I have some peasants at 1 and 2 from the very beginning. And then of course I will be making my military formations at other num keys. Let's see, let's increase our fields and build some more mines as well, because we can and we really need to. And also I need to work more with my more with all of the hotkeys basically. But now I don't need to click on the barracks because I can select them by selecting number 2. And I will select my market as, no, I will be having my barracks as number 5 and the market as number 6. And then my units will be the number 1 and number 2 selections. My formations rather. So let's see. I do have some more coal mines ready to upgrade, but I want to upgrade the gold mines as fast as possible. I already have both of my upgrades for stone excavation and wood excavation, which means that they, my peasants assemble or harvest rather, maybe. Stone and wood at twice the normal speed. And also I will need to increase my my food production as well. So this is going well so far. If you look at the points, I am not dead last, and I'm very excited about that, of course. Very excited indeed. There we go. And also working on getting as many stables up as possible while increasing my firepower, because the firepower will be very important to get as much of as possible, because of course most of our armies will be consisting of ranged units like 18th century musketeers, like dragoons, etc. So we really need to increase the firepower as much as possible. However, I will not be making any 17th century units yet. At least not from the stables, but rather I will only be making them for the I will only be making 18th century cavalry. Now it looks like that stone excavation point is starting to get a bit full, So we'll start sending the peasants to other stone excavation points as soon as we have more people on food. Right now I just chose all of my town halls to send their peasants to food production. We still have 17 minutes and 25 seconds, 24 seconds give or take left of peacetime. Now we just need some more lumber for the next town hall to get the fourth one. And oh my god, we're starting to get some good amount of gold. And of course we need to use that to increase it even further. And also, as you can see, we can afford to create yet another stable. And as soon as that artillery depot is done, then we'll be going up to the 18th century and we will be able to start making 18th century barracks. So far, if we look at the army compositions, the balloons are already researched from the very beginning, so we don't need to worry about that so far. Wow. We are starting to get a bit low on food. Not a big fan of that, so we'll have to trade it up a little bit. A little bit, just a little bit. And also send a couple of peasants to food production as well. But there we go. Now we are technologically able to go up to the 18th century. However, we still need a lot more food. And so far, that's why I haven't been upgrading my troops. For the ones of you who wonder why I don't upgrade my troops, it's basically because I want to use that economy to develop my economy rather than upgrading the troops right now, because we still have 14 minutes, almost 15 minutes of peacetime left, so I can wait to upgrade my troops to the very end, to the very last minutes or so. But now we just need more gold, and there we go. Now we're going up to the 18th century, and then we will be able to start building 18th century units, and like the cavalry, for example, right here. Now the question is, do I want to go with mounted Jaegers or do I want to go with dragoons? I want to see what other civilizations I'm going up against. France, England, I think one of them was England. We have Prussia, Saxony, Saxony, Switzerland, and France. So we have another Switzerland, which means they can also go with mounted Jaegers. We can't capture anything really, so there's not that much use in having Jaegers. So I'm actually gonna go with dragoons. Also, no artillery either. I might actually need another academy just so that I can upgrade things at a higher speed, at a higher rate. Okay, so far no idle or no mines that have more space, for any more peasants, so we will be upgrading them. And that's how you get rid of all your gold in a very short amount of time. We need to upgrade our fire rate as well, and the dragoons are coming out. I did an upgrade early on that, not that early on, but a couple of minutes ago, that increases the rate by which my cavalry is being produced, which is very, very important, of course. And now we'll be able to build our next town hall. So I will be building that one over there by the wood line, so that I can send those peasants straight out to collect wood. And it looks like our food production fields are starting to get a bit full as well. You guys can go collect wood because we really need that in order to get more stables. more stables, and more cavalry, etc. Eventually, this all wind up to be a unit game. I mean, just who can crap out the most amount of units, or rather the most amount of high quality units, of course. So eventually we're gonna need to go with grenadiers, just to start destroying buildings, so that they won't be able to produce any more units. Let's see, I'm gonna recruit a couple of priests. We have a couple of minutes left of peacetime, and I have totally spaced out on building a 18th century barrack. So that wasn't very good on my end. Let's go, please. And I'm still trying to see what kind of army comps the other guys are going with. France are going with Hussars. That's of course going to be a pain in the ass. Saxony is also going with Hussars. And Switzerland is going with Dragoons. And if I look at my teammates, of course, they are going with Sich Cossacks and Serduks. So fast cavalry and ranged infantry, which is what all of us basically are working with. So, and I can also upgrade my food and stone excavation. Great, how great is that? Maybe I should have gone with Jaegers instead of Dragoons. Only time will tell if that was the right choice or not. But I really need to upgrade my mines to get some more resources out of them. I can sell some more stone for gold to get myself yet another 18th century barrack, and upgrade my troops for as often as I can. And also stone will be my main export product. That's the gold mine that never runs out, basically. And I need fire rate upgrades as well, and they both cost a lot of gold. A lot of gold and a lot of coal. Let's see. Very soon. There we go. And let's see if I can just sell some iron. No, I don't want to sell iron. I'm gonna sell some food for gold and some stone for gold. And soon we should be able to get this upgrade so that we can start building faster, because these barracks of course need to get up as soon as humanly possible. Don't want to stress you out, guys, but it's pretty important. That's why I think it's gonna be good to have not dragoons, but musketeers in my army. Since I'm Switzerland, I should be going with Jaegers. They have more stables than I do. However, so far, the French player doesn't seem to have a 18th century barrack. Let's see. You will be number 7, so now I have my barrack at 5, market 6, 18th century barrack at 7. Good. Now, please, you guys can go on food, you guys can go on stone, and we can increase our fire rate even more and our food production as well. Now only 4 minutes left of the peacetime. Feels like I've only been playing for like 5 seconds, but I guess if you've watched this without skipping forward, You know more than anyone, better than anyone rather, that I have played for 26 minutes of game time, but it's very fast game, so it's like 20 minutes of actual game time. Walls and towers, I need more gold to get. I still have some idols. How much to build the next barrack? There we go. And they should be able to build that one a lot faster. And let's sell some wood for, or some stone for wood as well, because I want another stable. Now just 4,800, and then we'll be up to get the next stable. There we go. And like I said, these upgrades are going to be very necessary as well. Okay, 2 minutes left. You take red first. Just trying to maintain the communications with my allies. And saying good luck to everyone, because the peacetime is up in just a couple of minutes, and I don't want to be that guy who's not friendly to the ones who play with me. Increasing the attack and defense of my troops. Let's see. 7 was the 18th century barracks, so I'm gonna choose that one to be actually the 17th century barracks number 5, the stables number 6, 18th century barracks number 7, and the market, congratulations, you just became number 8, I think. 5, 6, 7, yeah. I can count. Of course I can count. Let's see. I can upgrade the fire rate even more, or the firepower rather, even more. And now we have some idle peasants. How much for the next 17th century barracks? You just need 12,500. So of course we're gonna sell even more stone. And now we're gonna get another 17th century barracks and crap out even more. Even more musketeers. Sorry. Every now and again I just space out. Let's see. I'm just gonna start making as many of these formations as I can. And when it all breaks loose, it's gonna be a riot. Red go, says Adaman. So green and orange is getting at it, are going after it. They are number 1, they are number 2. So now I've put my units into formations. You guys can be a 40 formation. And you join them right there. Let's see, what do we have against us right here? A lot of hussars. A lot of hussars. That's where the musketeers, 18th century musketeers, will come in handy. Oh my goodness, I have so many idle peasants, it seems. You guys can build some storehouses right here. And then get to producing. Let's see what I got right here. 36, 72, won't need that. Okay. Orange is doing some hit and quits. Some skirmishing right here with the hussars. However, it looks like they're not gonna be enough to take them out. Unfortunately. I don't know if he upgrades those Hussars or those Siege Cossacks at all, but now... Oh my goodness, did Green waste his entire army? Well... That's not good. But I have to focus all on up here. That's too bad. That's too bad. Can Orange help out? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Blue is trying to run around and harass, not harass necessarily, but trying to run around with our Hussars and hopefully, I guess, flank us from some other locations. Let's see what my Musketeers can do against that. Now we're making Dragoons out of every possible location. Idle peasants, all of you, go harvest some stone. Do you say harvest stone, really? Anyway, collect some stone, please. I would be very grateful if you could collect some stone for the cause. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if we can just march up here and start wasting some Hussars. Does anyone have the range? Please? Here they come from every location. And the Hussars are wasting my army pretty easily. And so are blue and purple. That kind of hurt. So now we're gonna try setting up some more formations as fast as possible. I don't know why the Dragoons chose to not stay put. But, you know, I guess they had their reasons. And I'm gonna respect that. However, now, any second now, my most likely I'm going to get attacked by a unison of their armies. And I have to make ready for it. Building myself yet another 18th century barrack. Orange is doing their absolute best to protect green. I don't know where green has, if that's the entire army for green, but you know, so far they're having a better strategy than we do, it seems. If you look at the points, red is of course the main antagonist. Point-wise, Zest. Don't know what we're talking about here. I'm just trying to rebuild my army right here. But purple, look at that. The amount of units they have, and also they're rocking the Grenadiers. Yeah, and a lot of Hussars as well. And soon that one is gonna be done. And then I guess I'll start making some even more Musketeers to see if that might help out the cause a little bit. But so far, I don't see how we're gonna turn this one around. I mean, green has no army. Orange has wasted his army trying to help out green. And red has this big cluster blob of units. I don't really see how we're gonna turn this around, but still, we're gonna have fun playing it. Oh my god, I have so many idle peasants. Let's see if there's anything we can do about that. I wouldn't think so. We have 5 stables right now. Should I maybe go with cuirassiers or mounted Jaegers? They have slow building speed, slow building speed. They don't say anything about their building speed, but 15 seconds, 13 seconds, 15 seconds. So the mounted Jaegers are faster. But I think I really will be needing the firepower for as much as possible. 80,000 wood. Let's see. 19,000 gold to create yet another stable. I will sell some food to achieve that. Thank you. Don't really know what's going on with green. He is making units, however all of them are getting chopped down. Green, keep your troops inside. This is not going to be fun. Basically, now I don't think there's much way for us to turn this around. Seeing as they have more units than we do, and they can build up a bigger blob than we can. But I guess we're just gonna try anyway. We are making musketeers out of all of our 18th century barracks. I wonder why they aren't attacking us. They really have the power to just wipe us out at any second now. But I guess that's nice of them to give us some more playing time before they put the final nail in the coffin. 30 minutes of peacetime building up to absolute diddly squat. Still having some idle peasants. And we can stop making peasants right now, actually, because I think we're done regarding peasant production. White, help us. Blue is at my doorstep. Really? Should I leave my entire base undefended? I don't think that would be a good idea, actually. Most likely, though, they're gonna blame it on me. Maybe. Hopefully not. But they might. Let's see. Yeah, the S button is the hold your ground button. But for some reason, they don't wanna. Let's see if I can just... if I can bait them a little bit. Send some dragoons up to just bait the hussars. Some of them, at least. But now they ran back. Clever decision, very clever. Let's send them back there, and we'll need some more officers. Let's see. 6 is stable, 5 is that one, 7 is the 18th century barracks. Let's see. So far I have no need for more population space. I need more place or more unit production buildings. There we go. Thank you. And you guys, why not produce a town hall there as well? Yeah. Orange, most likely, is having a GG moment right now. There we go. They are approaching, slithering up. But any second they come too close to us, we're gonna blast them. We're gonna blast them. Let's see, can sell some food for gold now. And then let's see, how much for the next... Don't need that much wood, or that much stone rather, to build the next 17th century barracks. Oh wow. So orange is down for the count. And anytime they choose to start attacking, so will I. So will I. What do you think? Should I have abandoned my position up here to help out down south? Kind of feel like bad for not sending anyone south. However, they were 2, so I think they should have been able to make it on their own. Many things you should be able to do. Now they did a smart move of assaulting my base. And of course that was clever, seeing as I won't be able to protect it. That's why Hussars are good. They're good at harassing. That's what they do. However, my peasants can strike back. And look at that. At least my troops are doing their very best. Their very, very best. But you can see that their Hussars are trying to come from the northwestern side now. And I don't have any fast enough cavalry to intercept that. But I will be sending my dragoons as well as a couple of musketeers. You think these guys would be able to smash these ones? Let's try. Let's try. No one remembers a coward. Okay, I would love it if you actually attacked as well and not just rode straight forward. Look at that, the Dragoons are super bugged right now. Okay, all of you, just drag south, attack whatever you can. Why aren't they attacking anyone? They're just moving ahead. Please start attacking someone. Why aren't they attacking? This is driving me nuts. Okay, can you start attacking? Anyone? Please? I mean, purple is not on my team, is he? But for some reason, still, we just can't attack anyone. At least that's good. We got some aggression going. And it seems like green is gonna help us out a little bit. That's good. That's good. And now it's just time to replenish the battle formations yet again. And 7. Okay. I mean, purple is bugged like crazy right now. Now I seem to be able to start attacking, finally. You move to the northwest side of blue's base. And you guys will start to make up the formations. Okay. Now we can very soon start making grenadiers as well. I just need to upgrade them a little bit. Okay, do I have all of my... Yes, I have all of my barracks selected. Red is coming along. Look at that, we have the hill advantage, so we have a better range than purple does. So it looks like we will be able to take them down. And when you're done with that, just move forward and blast everything and anything in your path. And I want you guys to deal with the Hussar problem down there. Thank you very much. We wouldn't want them to have any unit production going. And send those guys down south as well. And now it looks like red is getting ready. Getting ready? Huh. I crack myself up. As well, right down here. Not putting his unit into formations though. That's a big mistake on his part. His or her. Look at that though. They have peasants up there. You can go up there and destroy that. Would you please? This red formation is not gonna be a lot of fun. Why aren't they have the shortest range I've ever seen anyone have ever in the history of range. Let's see if they can bring it down. Might have been a bad idea to send... Oh my god! Why do I have 50... Yeah, that's why. Oh my goodness. Yes, we could maintain our position. However, orange, I don't know what orange is doing, and red is mopping up green like crazy. Now I'm setting my... Ooh! can I maybe... Okay, orange is starting to build up. Awesome. Now I just need to start making as many formations as I possibly can. Just all of them, put them into formation and send them down south. I can make another dragoon formation as well. I really need for orange and green to step up, but I get that it's really difficult to do that when you have all of that to deal with. And looks like they're gonna keep cramming out troops as well. Wow, red is really doing a great job, but you could see before the game that he had like 250 something wins, and that's a lot more than we do, even combined. Well, I think green had like, green or orange had like 3 wins or something. So of course that's not going to be very easy to it's not going to be very easy to play against someone who has so much more experience. Let's see. Okay, they're really starting to mass up their armies as well. I would really love it if they could just, if orange and green could just like hold red off, so I could take all the time, or so I could rather put all my focus into taking down blue and purple. That would be great. Sending some dragoons down south to see if we can attack something, or at least put some hurt into their formations. It seems like, oh wow, the range is so crazy good, the Jaegers. I'm just sending everything in right now. It's not time to play pretty right now. Now it's just brawl. Yeah, and that's what happens then. And now I'm just pulling back all of my military units. You guys, however, keep doing what you're doing. See if we can bring down as many of their peasants as possible. At least deal some economical damage to them. If I were able to build... No. Seems like that's all gonna go to shit. Too bad. Too bad. Let's see, do I have any... No. Lost all of my officers and drummers. Their Jaegers are so strong. I really should be making those as well, but I really need to have something to protect against all the Hussars. Okay, we were able to get that little cluster of enemy units down. Now it's time for some more officers. And then when the grenadiers are done, so that their grenades are more effective, then I'm just gonna send them down to destroy anything and everything they can possibly attack. Need more gold up in here. Look at that. Now we can build yet another 18th century barrack. That will be our 6th. How many are red? Up to 4, 5. Yeah, 5. See, can we start making formations? Yes, we can. Very good. Very, very good. 72 I see I can make for musketeers as well. Yeah, and it looks like orange is starting to make formations as well, which is very good indeed. I don't understand why red just hasn't overflown completely our lines right now. Because he can. He really truly can. Any moment he or she wants to. You have a lot of peasants. What we don't have is enough units, enough military units. However, I just hope that... I mean, he does have a lot of barracks just popping out, Serdukes. So hopefully they can at least make a dent in red's formation. Now, fragmentation grenade efficiency plus 1500. Now these grenadiers will be crazy effective. So I can just start making a couple of them. So that one, I have one barrack working solely on grenadiers, and then I will have those just do their best to blast down everything in their city from within. Because if we just kill their units, they're just gonna make more of them. We need to destroy their buildings as well. Très important. Very important. Very, very important. Okay, red is pulling back. Orange is starting to muster up as well. Green, don't really know what's happening right there. I guess he's giving it his best, which I of course appreciate. But red is really starting to muster up a scary looking army right there. Orange, hold that position. Try sending some Cossacks to raid the cities. Okay, look at that. And of course, my focus with the grenadiers will be to blast down economical buildings as well as military buildings. Military buildings need to be a very, very high priority indeed. Okay, is there any way for me to start building another military unit building soon? It's just lumber that we need. Okay. Sell some stone for lumber. 160,000. Okay, we can sell some food for lumber. And now... Oh! Come on. Shamon. Shamon. There we go. We can build another stable. Okay, we can increase the cold steel efficiency a bit more. Wow, these grenadiers take so long to produce. So very long, so very long. Okay, how's it going for green? Let's see, can I maybe send resources to Adaman? Sure, I'll send some stone, send some gold, and some iron, and some coal, and some food. Nope, I do not want that visible anymore. Oh, how do I remove it? There we go. Exit. Maybe it's the big exit sign I should press. I don't know. Okay, now we got another formation of musketeers. We can put right up there. Oh, it's orange. Whew! Almost thought it was an enemy. It was a foe. However, it was not. Okay, let's see. Even more musketeers right up there. And they are not putting their units into formation. That's not very good. Okay, let's see if I can start pushing these units down. These ones will be numero uno, and my grenadiers will be numero dos. Number 1 and number 2. So then, first we make number 1, then we make number 2. So, we are doing our darndest. Armored soldiers defense. I don't really have any armored soldiers. Okay, now purple is coming. Purple is coming. And I need protection from that. Ah, damn it. Just send that force right in, see what we can do. See what kind of help these guys will be as well. Sending everything in. Okay, do we still have number 2 around here? Yes, we do. Oh god, they got the first volley. That one hurts. Okay, look at that. But now my entire base is shish kebabbed, unfortunately. And we are running out of iron. Hello, I just traded for iron, but I didn't trade anything for it. Okay, now orange has completely given up. Can't really blame him. And I have been wiped out as well. Too bad. It's an hour-long game, and it felt like it was going okay for a little while. However, they red really just took too much of a control of our entire southern line. Just look at that, all the units that they have. It became a bit difficult to compete with, unfortunately. Still was a fun game to play though. 1 hour, 19 minutes and 41 seconds of pure joy. Would have been even purer joy if we won though, but I don't want to give any more time into this without any teammates. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll see you in the next one.